Oh man, I really didn't want to make this video. It's been 6 months in the making, trying to get this out to you guys because I just didn't want to share it. My F6, this is my F6. I'm driving it right now, as you can see. I still own this thing. I'm not getting rid of it, but unfortunately, I know a lot of you guys have been asking, where's the F6? What's been happening with the F6? She's had an accident, and she's definitely not the same as what she once was, but we are gonna get it fixed, and I thought it was about time I told you guys what's going on with it. This isn't far though, this is pretty close. This is legitimately like... Mother sake! This isn't far though, this is pretty close. This is legitimately like... Mother sake! Well, I've really f***ing done it this time, guys. Old mate looked like he was going. I turned to see if anyone was coming. I thought I could make it. For whatever reason, he hit the brakes. I can't really blame him, but I turned around and yeah. The F6 is cooked, bro. Fully f***ing cooked, man. That bumper is f***ing scrapped. Like, he had a ute with a tow bar, so it didn't f***ing... At least it didn't hurt him at all. Oh, man, I'm mad at myself, eh? Just... Man. It's insured. No one's hurt. It is insured. Oh, this is gonna be a headache, man. This is gonna be a headache. Now, as you can see from that footage, it was slow speed. It was, first off, maybe stupid. Let's say incredibly stupid. And just one of those crashes that, you know, it shouldn't really happen, but you just get comfortable, I guess. You think someone's gonna do something and they do the opposite. And you know, again, it does come to, I probably should have gave him some more space and not assumed that he was going because there was space to go. Unfortunately, he, for whatever reason, slammed on his brakes, and I was already looking that way and said, oh, I can make it. And yeah, couldn't slow down quite quick enough. So it is on me. And again, another reason why it's been so long, you know, 6 months ago, I think actually it's happened. It was about 6 months ago. I was dealing with insurance. So obviously it's insured. I'm insured, of course. I'm with Enthusiast, and I can happily say that they were very good. You know, obviously they let you pick where you want to take it to, so you get your own mechanic, your own quote. But unfortunately, we couldn't find a front bumper. So essentially I got paid out on the quote for the parts and labor and to get this thing fixed. So I did get a decent amount of money paid to me for the repair bill. It's just, it doesn't really help me because I can't find a bumper to get it repaired. So again, this is another reason why I'm bringing this video online, is because, again, I'm gonna do a selfless plug here and say, hey, if any of you guys watching this video have some parts I could use, let me know. I'll buy them off you. Like, let's work a deal, because again, the problem with especially a B series, and you know, even from BA to BF, the F6s, they have different bars. They're not the same as to a GT either. So this specific front bar is incredibly hard to find. And you're really only left with fiberglass replicas, which I keep hearing terrible things at, but I'm this close to just pulling the trigger and buying one because I'm out of options. So let me know in the comments what you think I'm gonna have to do, maybe what's the best option. And if you do have a bar that you're willing to sell, let me know, please. All right, let me show you guys the damage here. Straight away, when you open the door, oh, bro, my soul leaves my body every time I hear that. There it is, in its terrible form, guys. So this is where the impact was. Tow ball essentially cracked and went right through here. Yeah, it's not pretty. You can see the damage to the intercooler there, and this headlight is also damaged. The bonnet is scratched, dented. Front bar is, I've had quotes that it can be repaired, but to me it just looks beyond repair, really. And then again, you know, we got to paint the whole front of the car. Probably going to need this new grille piece as well, because it's quite badly dented in there. Again, it's not crazy, it's cosmetic, but it adds up. It adds up a lot. But let's pop the bonnet. I'll show you under what's done there. All right, so straight away when I'm trying to feel for this, as you can see, it's bowed. So this radiator support has been pushed in a bit. Panel beater has said that he can pull that back. It's not really a big deal. Same with the panel over here. The quarter panel can be pulled back. It's not a big deal. But yeah, it's thankfully no damage to the engine. You know, as you can see, everything here is very tight because this has been pushed in, but nothing hits, nothing rubs. So it still is drivable. I just have chose not to drive it very often. You know, maybe once a month I'll take it out just to let it run. But yeah, it's sad, you know, the FPV here. And I did actually take this to Rob at Monster Torque just for him to double check the engine when we did this. And I'm not kidding you, he looked just as heartbroken as I did. So, you know, that's a true tuner, a true mechanic. You know, he takes it as almost his own car. So we will get it fixed. We will get it fixed. We're nowhere near done with this thing, but yeah, it's just so upsetting. Yeah, it really does sadden me too. And I know a lot of you guys who have been loyal fans and followers of the channel, you would know that when we last updated you on this F6, we had only legitimately just gotten it back from Rob at Monster Torque here in Perth. We had done the transcooler, we had done the screamer pipe, and we'd done timing chain. So we had really gone through this entire car. And even from Rob himself, he basically had said, you know, look, there's nothing really else we need to do on this car at the moment. You know, it is looking schmick, you know, just maybe some minor cosmetic things here and there. And, you know, the car is in beautiful working order. And unfortunately, I want to say 2 weeks later from when we picked the car up, it was just an awkward giveaway. And from what I could see, you know, in the moment, the guy looked like he was going for it. You know, he was slowing down and then crossing the line and going. Was he on his phone or was he distracted? Hey, that's up for debate. It's for, you know, doesn't change the fact I was a little bit too close to him. And, you know, obviously on those intersections where you're turning completely blind, you know, you do need to really, again, make sure before you go that the person in front of you has gone as well. Even in this footage, as you can see, like the semi behind me, he even thought that guy was going, because you can see just how hard he hit the brakes. And, you know, semi drivers, they're always aware, you know, they get a much better view. But again, I'm not going to blame the driver in front of us at all. It was my fault, but he did apologize instantly when he got out the car. So, you know, I take my hat off to him. Thankfully, there was no damage to his ute, and you know, he was civil about it. I tried my best to be completely civil. I wasn't rude to him. I was upset in the moment. I basically said, I'm not angry at you, man. I'm just angry in general. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? This car is extremely sentimental to me. And yeah, even just driving it now, like I haven't really given this thing a proper drive in months. And yeah, it's just so sad the fact that it's gone this way, which is, it's sad. Thank goodness for my C-Tech battery charger, guys. This thing is no flat batteries, even though it's been sitting in the garage for like 6 months. Starts up every time. That's why you need a battery charger. But yeah, F6 back in its cave, back where it's going to sit for a while anyways, until we get all the pieces together. It will happen, and when we do, we'll make sure to update you guys once again. But yeah, I didn't like making this video. I don't know if you guys liked watching this video, but if you did, again, subscribe, leave a comment down below, like the video, and hopefully the next update is going to be a lot better. We'll see you on the next one.